will kick it away to start us off. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Offense getting set for first down. Looking for room. It's Kiner. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Eight-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. Still on his feet at the 45. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
I am impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing on the road, they knew they wanted to get the run game established, and they are doing just that. They're not just getting 3-4 yards a pop. They are gashing this defense.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. On the move at the 30. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
They're going to run it to the right. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
This quarterback part of their running game. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They're throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. On the move. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UAB.
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he's going to run it back. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. Wide out in motion. Trying to find his man on first down. Coming out aggressively. He's got it down the left side. Off he goes. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Headed to the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. The corners are walked up tight. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
On to attempt the try. Right down the middle. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. First down to start the drive after the break. They'll try it over the left side. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. The Blazers in the hurry up. Using his legs, it's Kiner. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Quarterback will audible. Looking downfield, it's Griffin. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first downs.
And the Blazers will line it up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. That's caught. It's golden. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the...
Caught behind the line. It's golden. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. Lets it fly. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. Looking for space. It's Kiner. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UAB.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
White going to attack through the air. Unloads it downfield. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. DB's right up on the receivers. A first down run on the doorstep. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Goal. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Should be time for just one more play here in the half, so they'll go for it on 4th down. White wants to throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. And that pass picked off. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score,
The Blazers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And here's the return. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
will take over first and 10.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Gets it out fast. At the 35, he's open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Wolverines headed quickly to the line.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Catch in the middle. It's Jordan. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who can make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Reese, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be explosive. I want him to be dynamic. But Michigan doesn't really have those guys most of the time at that quarterback spot. But when they find those good ones, they have great seasons.
Here's the handoff. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll try the run. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Yeah, great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Avoids pressure. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. They'll try the left side. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, UAB 14, Michigan 7.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. At the 45 on his way. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now, what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Takes the handoff. It's Kiner. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you, a huge third down. The offense coughs it up, and they were on the move. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that right there, probably the biggest play in this game so far. The offense has the lead, and they're just trying to run the football to run this clock out. But the defense able to knock it out, jump on it. Now all of a sudden, this game has a completely different feel.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Feeling some heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Give that guy a lot of credit, man. He was able to somehow avoid that sack, but nobody open downfield, throws it away.
Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. White going to attack through the air. Wide open downfield. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They'll line up for a second down play. He'll just keep slinging it. The throw to the outside is complete. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points. Receiver. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Just going to keep it after the snap. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the air, it's Griffin. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. And the Blazers come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On second down, looking again to throw. Unloads it left. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight. It's close, tied here in the fourth quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Handoff from the gun. And he's he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Quarterback will keep it. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
Timeout called by the defense. 13 seconds to go. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. A run for the quarterback.